What is up, Go World? It's me, your boy JDZ, and I'm back at you with another Go Format video. All right, I got some of the feedback, and thank you everyone who reached out and let me know what they want to see and help the channel. You know, it's all a team effort. I think together we can take Go Format to the next level. So shout out to everyone who reached out and gave me some pointers and ideas what we want to do, and also shout out to the new players coming in to this format from the advanced game. Like I said, this is a perfect time. This is a perfect place, perfect landing spot. So I want to take some time to make a video that's kind of tailored more towards the newer players, just to kind of introduce them to the Go Format, game. So to do that, the first thing you want to know when you're dealing with Go Format is our ban list. Okay, we don't play by obviously we don't play by the current ban list, and we don't play by other ban lists that you may think that we might use. You know, there were ban lists before the Go Format ban list. So here I'm just going to do a quick introduction to the current ban list that we have for Go Format. This is how it is. These are the cards that are illegal and limited and semi-restricted or whatever for Goat Format. Okay, so just looking at this list, obviously some of these cards have been banned since the beginning of the game, and they've never had a chance to come back because of their sheer brokenness. I don't know what Konami was thinking when they printed some of these cards, but some of these cards, I think, looking at the ban list, I think some of these cards can actually come off. I think a few of them can come off. I think that maybe there's a world where the Witch of the Black Forest can come off in Go Format. I think it will be fine. To a lesser extent, I think Dark Hole could kind of be fine in Go Format. I think there's enough shenanigans going on in this format. I think Dark Hole can be Dark Hole and Witch, I think, are two cards that I think can come off. Fiber Jar, that is just a joke. I don't know what they were thinking when they made that card, but these cards are absolutely forbidden from the Go Format. I see a lot of times where newer players come in, they want to say, hey, I want to try a deck, I want to tell me what you guys think about it, and they'll include a lot of these cards in their deck, thinking that it's fine, and it's absolutely not. Big ones being Imperial Order and Monster Reborn and Change of Heart. You know, so those cards are the ban cards. For the limited cards. Okay, we have these cards, and I have a theory, the JDZ theory number 375 or whatever number it's going to be. You should play limited cards, because I think limited cards are super powerful, but not all the time, but most of the time. You know, obviously got the Black Luster Soldier, Dark Witch's Chaos, the Phoenix. This is my chicken right here. I love this card. Very good card, very slept on card. I think it can work. People are good enough to make it work. You got the Genzo, the android himself, and all these other guys. Obviously Exodia, the ancient sanctuary. I don't know why this card is limited. Maybe Konami was thinking like you can stop people from drawing or whatever. You know, maybe they thought it was more powerful than it is. I think this card at 3 this game would be totally fine. Cyber Jar and Morphing Jar, they're crazy cards. I think they could also, and there's a world where they can find themselves into this banned area. I don't know, maybe. But back in the day, this Morphin Jar card was very hard to get, and it wasn't that popular. I mean, it wasn't that prevalent as it is now. And even now, no one really uses it. But back in the day, especially, this card was super powerful and super popular if you could afford one, if you had one. But I think this card can, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a world where this card can be banned. Same with Black Luster Soldier. I think Black Luster Soldiers is just too crazy of a card. Too powerful. It's a format warping card. It's obviously a staple of this format. So any deck that you make, if you can make it if you can include Black Luster Soldier in that deck, it has a very good chance to win. So very crazy card. It could probably be banned as well. Snatch Steal, that's a bannable card as well. So these are the cards. A lot of these cards here are sometimes considered staples. They find themselves in a lot of different decks because there aren't very excuse me. There aren't very many archetypes in GOAT format, so a lot of good cards typically find their way into a lot of decks, especially with the Trinity. I'm sure everyone knows about the Trinity, Heavy Storm, Snatch Steal. These cards are virtually in every single deck that is played, along with Sinister Serpent and Sangin most of the time as well. MST usually. MST is kind of falling off. But in the 2 of pile, really not a lot to write home here in the 2 of pile. You got Vampire Lord, which is my absolute favorite card. I love that card. Abyss Soldier as well. Very cool. The Marauding Captain at 2 is pretty hilarious. I mean, that card got a lot of play in my local area back in the day, but not so much anymore. The Dark Scorpion Chick, the yellow, kind of got banned because there's some degenerate strategy you could do with Makiura the Destroyer or whatever. You can do some kind of crazy thing and call it a Haunted and get like an OTK or some crap. So they just, Konami overreact sometimes, just ban this dude, limited this guy. This guy sees virtually 0 play as well. I'm sure somebody can get some creative Chick the Yellow stuff going on. Night Assailant is kind of becoming a staple in the Night Assailant turbo variety of decks. At 2, I think this card probably should have been limited to 1 as well, just to kind of break up that loop. I think that's an oversight that they may have missed. Also, I failed to mention Delinquent Duo. That card could easily find its way into the ban pile as well. If I had it my way, I would have, when they got the Forceful Sentry Confiscation, I would have went ahead and got Delinquent Duo 2. I think that card is just too strong in this game. Then we go on to the Nobleman Cross out, and they got the Reinforcement of the Army. Dope cards all around. Creature Swap. I think Creature Swap maybe, I don't know, that card kind of, it really doesn't do enough. 2 is probably, it could probably go to 3. I think that'd be fine. Nobleman Cross out. I would like to see Nobleman Cross out at 3 too. I think that would be fun for the game. I think it would change it up a little bit to have Nobleman at 3, but right now it's currently at 2. Upstart at 2, and then the stall stuff here at 2 each. Last turn is also at 2. So that there's an OTK with last turn as well. So that's why they had to kind of restrict that card. And it's just a really, really weird card. It causes a lot of confusion, especially with newer players. Last turn, I mean, it is what it is. You know, you can win the game with that card, so Konami obviously going to restrict cards that can just end the game. Same thing with cards that just reduce your life points, like burn stuff. They probably should have hit the Just Desserts and the Secret Barrels and all that stuff just to kind of mitigate that from just running rampant like it is now. They probably didn't foresee some of the things that would happen. I don't know if they have like some type of research and development team to analyze all this stuff and what could potentially happen. But these are all the banned semi-limited card. All this stuff can be found on the goatformat.com website. And to kind of put it to the test to see how good, because I think these cards are just too good. I think these are the best cards in the game. I feel that with these cards in your deck, you cannot lose. I think it's impossible to lose if you make a deck with these cards. So I'm going to do just that. I am going to do the deck building challenge. Okay, I'm going to using only these cards and these cards only. I'm going to create my deck, extra deck, side deck, take it onto the dueling book ladder and see what happens. And I have done that with this. Okay, so here is my limited deck, limited cards only deck. We're gonna throw this thing right on the ladder. We're gonna see what we can do with it. I do not expect to win. As a matter of fact, I expect to get absolutely clapped, but it's my rating points. I will sacrifice my rating points for your entertainment. So here we're gonna go. We got the 2 Abyss Soldier. We got the BLS. I thought about not playing the BLS because I only have 2 light monsters. But again, like I said, this card's just too good. If I could figure out a way to get these 2, like one of these 2 light monsters, and one of them is gonna banish itself anyway. But if I could get one of these 2 light monsters into the graveyard, get my BLS out, that might be my only way to win, because my deck is just lacking a lot of power, a lot of aggression. I'm going onto the ladder. I'm very low rated right now because this thing just reset. So I could be facing, you know, a lot of Reasoning Gate, a lot of burn, a lot of warriors, a lot of card, a lot of people just trying to churn some dubs out, and I am just severely underpowered because I don't have I got some power cards. I got the best cards in the game, but I don't have a lot of the glue that kind of sticks the decks together to make it all work. So I feel like I'm going to get absolutely rail blasted. We'll see. So I just threw some upstarts in there because they're cool. I got all the burn stuff. I threw it all in there. I got in the side deck, I got the 2 creature swaps. I don't really have any legitimate targets, but I figure if they get some good stuff out there, maybe I can just send them some of my mid cards, and then maybe I could just ride that off to victory. I don't know. That is the plan anyway. I just went through the Vampire Lords in there because maybe I might run up on I don't know, maybe, who knows. Vampire Lord might be good. Maybe they might plan some jank too, and I might be able to make something happen with Vampire Lord. Who knows? But I got the Dark Scorpion Chick the yellow in there. Maybe I might play against some burn. Okay, maybe I can get this guy down. He's level 3, equipped him with all these equipped cards I have, and then just beat him down with my little guy beatdown package. I went ahead and kept the Rotas in there because I do have a decent amount of warrior searches. Not the goodest, not the best ones you would enjoy to see, but I have my light, searchable light. I have my Exile Force. And we're gonna get busy, man. We're gonna make it happen. I don't have that many line dark targets. BLS may have to get sided out. We're gonna see. So with this, we're gonna hop right onto the dueling ladder, and we're gonna check this thing out. We're about to get smoked, but you know what I'm saying, give me your energy. Go ahead and like this video right now, subscribe to this channel, and go ahead and put your notification bells on, because we're gonna keep it rocking. That's how we getting down. We're going right into the dueling book ladder with no hesitation. Oh, make sure I got my limited card deck set. Okay, duel, we're going right in, and we don't care. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm matching up with someone who is just playing some jank as well. I don't want to match up with somebody who knows what's going on and they just absolutely run my cheeks. I don't want to play against any Reasoning Gate, because I've been playing against a lot of Reasoning Gate. There's so much Reasoning Gate on the ladder right now, and it is just I mean, you can't really do anything. Sometimes they just got it. Or cat OGK, sometimes they just got it, and you just have to just eat that. But hopefully, we'll see what happens. We're gonna see. Deck only, limited cards only. I have archives. Archives veteran. Okay, archives veterans got 155 already with a 5-8-18, looking pretty beefy. This is probably gonna be a very tough match. I am going first, which is pretty cool, and I will do that just now. Let's see. One of the rock paper scissors. I got the duel too. So and I got the pot. Okay, okay. So this is, I mean, I'm playing limited cards. You know what I'm saying? So if I gotta sack somebody sometime, this is the perfect time to do it. Let's see if I can go ahead and get this dub. I got the delinquent duo. The opponent is going to be upset when he sees that because no one likes to get duo in their first hand. I mean, it's just so oppressive. Ban this card. This card should have been banned. It is a mistake. Terribly, terribly designed card. Hate to see it. I'm going to rip the duo. So it looks like they are playing like a chaos deck, perhaps with Solemn Judgment, discarding Dekoichi and Solemn. And I'm gonna play Pot of Greed too. He's going to tilt a little bit, maybe. We'll see. And I'll get to draw 2 here. Okay, okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and set one. Yeah, I'm just going to set this TT and I'm going to pass. I'm going to do that. I'm going to set the TT and pass and then see what happens. Opponent plays the breaker right into the TT. We're going to go ahead and play that TT, sending the breaker right onto the graveyard. Opponent's going to set one and throw it back over to me. Okay, I am going to think about this for a brief second. Should I get greedy and just go Marauding Captain, injection, attack? I think I'm going to do that. I don't care. I'm going to play Marauding Captain. I'm going to declare its effect. I'm going to bring out the Injection Fairy Lily, and I'm going to attack. I do not care. I have no regard for human life. I am swinging, and I'm paying 2,000, and my opponent just took a massive amount of damage. Man, I should have. Yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes. It just do be like that. And I'm going to end my turn, throw it back over to them. Board's looking feeble. You know what I'm saying? He's got the Thunder Dragon. He's bricked up pretty tough, I would say. But I do, if you can't answer this board, this is game in place right now. If my opponent can't seem to do this, but he does have the answer for it right here. He gets allowed 1 boost, and he will have to do that. I will take the 34, and I'll go ahead and add the 12, and then he's going to sack it up for the face down Thunder Dragon. Okay, I am going to think about this for a second, because they didn't do anything last time with that set. I mean, if they had a trap, I think they would have had to play it last time. But I can't premature, because if I premature, I can't boost. So that would just be a mess. I don't want to do that. But I'm thinking if I could just pro breaker, get over this Thunder Dragon, and then pop the set. Is that worth trying? But if it doesn't work, if he wing blast my guy or something, or whatever, send it. We're going, baby. We're going in. We're going in for the breaker play. We're going to do it. And he's going to Solemn Judgment the breaker. Okay, so he's down to 800. Now I got to think. Now I must think. I must thonk here, because I'm quite low as well. And if they just make a chaos maneuver on the next turn, I just die. So let me think about this. I think I might just be dead. I will go ahead and set one, and I'm gonna pass it over to the opponent. Hopefully they got nothing going. He's got the Thunder Dragon. He's gonna flip it, and he's going to attack with 16. Yeah, I'll take that. Take 1600 to the face, and he sets one, sets 2. Okay, I draw. I drew my exile target, which is pretty cool that happens from time to time. Dang. All right. Oh man, maybe. All right, let's go ahead and throw caution to the wind. No, I can't do that. Let's go ahead and we're gonna road it here. All right, let's do it. We're gonna Rhoda for this guy. And let's see what happens. Sometimes you just gotta see what happens. All right, we're gonna go ahead and normal uh, declares effect. Normal. Then we're going to activate premature burial. All right. We're going to bring back the breaker. All right. And then we're going to declare, send this to the grave, pop this. We're going to battle, pray for no mirror force. All right. And then we're going to try to swing in for game. And we get a draw. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. And I had to open pot and duo and just barely get a draw. I'm sure I did something wrong. Maybe I could have wrote it for my other guy last turn and did some stuff that way. I don't know. Side deck, he's playing regular turbo. So let's go ahead and maybe I can bring a creature swap in perhaps. And take out. I don't really. He's got solemn and stuff in there. So this can stay. I don't really care for the lightning vortex here, and I don't really care for swords here, because those cards are just going to be dead most of the time, and I don't want to be negging myself into oblivion. So I'm just gonna put those in and just pray. Let's see what happens. So I went rock last time, so I'm gonna go scissors this time and see if they can catch it. Usually I do random, but all my random stuff is down right now. But how are you guys feeling, man? How you guys living? How you guys jiving out in the world right now? Okay, so I lost. He figured me out. He saw the plan, read right through it, and we're gonna keep it moving. So I got the Cyber Jar, the Sangan, the Abyss Soldier, Upstart Goblin, creature swap. Okay, opponent go ahead and T sets a little humble, the most humble T sets a bunch. That's a lot of stuff. He's probably about to dust shoot my whole situation right now. I can feel it. Stand by. I got nothing. Nothing. Okay. Should I try to play around dust shoot now and then make it happen? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and set this. I'm gonna set this. I'll set this. And then that's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Now I'm screwed. I played myself. I did that all wrong. I could set the premature. Why not? And then I could do it. Okay. Then we'll upstart here. Draw. Oh, sick. And then I'll go ahead and play it. I'll play the creature swap now. Maybe see what he's got going on here. He might negate this if it's something groovy over there. 4,000, yeah, to be expected. So now I'm thinking that could very well be. Is that like a jar? Is that a morphing jar? Because you don't do that often. So I'm gonna save this duo. I'm gonna try to get swifty. I'm gonna set the duo like a clown and see what happens. Let's see what happens. See like a dust tornado, some stuff. Royal Decree is fine. Oh my god, Royal Decree is so fine. I have no traps, dude. Key code, the Ghost Destroyer has landed, and he's gonna attack into the Sangan, which is okay. Which is fine. Which is dope. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and get. I'm gonna go ahead and get this Sinister Serpent because I got this Abyss Soldier in my hand already, and those two together are just chill. Sick. All right, so let's go ahead and draw for turn. Now I know that Dust Shoot is not a thing. He's got the Royal Decree, is face up and activated. He didn't attack my, he did not nobleman my last guy, so maybe he doesn't have the nobleman of crossout. So I'm gonna try to get this Cyber Jar off real quick and just see what happens. Let's make it happen. This is probably a mistake, but having Royal Decree and Solemn Judgment is kind of wild. You know, he's got double. He's summoned right into it. Please don't nobleman, please. Haha, you have been bewitched. Cyber Jar has activated. We're gonna go ahead and banish 5. Okay, not the best hits. Let's see what my opponent gets. Okay, his hits are much better, but his battle phase is already underway. So I am going to go ahead and I think he sets up first. He's gonna go ahead and set. I'm gonna go ahead and just put everybody into the attack position. And I got this to deck. What am I doing? To a hand, you goof. To hand, to hand. Hold up, to hand. Wait. Hold up, let me see. If you're going to summon, I'm going to set. All right. Because the only reason I put in attack is because he put his in defense. I'll set. Okay, cool. Very cool. Sometimes people like to trip, dude, and they like to make it all thing. I don't know who sets theirs first. If you know who puts their guy out first, let me know that too, and we can make that happen. But I assume that you know, it's he puts his stuff down first or whatever. So he go ahead and he sets the world again. He's got this giant royal decree down there, and I'm just like worried because I saw him get live traps, and I think his royal decree might be assisting me a little bit right now. So I don't want to do that. But I can't remember what he got off the damn cyber drive. I wasn't paying attention. It's all good though. I know he got Grace of Charity. Maybe he said it. Let's go ahead and duo and see if we can rip that thing out of his hand. Played yourself. Let's see if that happens. I'll go ahead and barrel roll for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see it. Oh, gotcha. All right, he has a Mirror Force, and that is in hand. You know what? Let's go ahead and Rhoda for the DD Warrior Lady. Actually, it's not even really DD Warrior Lady. It's just some vanilla 1500 attack because I will not be banishing if I don't have to. All right, so I put that in the hand. So I will normal summon the DD Warrior Lady just so I could try to get this BLS in the game. I'll go ahead and declare his effect, sending this thing to the graveyard to call machine. He books him. I knew he had to book him on too. No big deal. No big deal. He's going to play it eventually. And then I will go ahead and battle phase. I will attack. I'm going to attack it with this. It gets a card, which is cool. But I get that beefy 1600 damage to come in, which is also cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and set all these traps and whatnot, because I think if I can figure out a way to chain this and hit the decree, I can probably just squeak a win right out of there by just doing some tomfoolery if I can catch him lacking in public. Let's see if I can pull that off. Thunder Dragon is going to be discarded by the opponent, so Chaos is very much alive and well in this world, but he doesn't know that my DD Warrior Lady doesn't have an effect, so he might be trying to play around that. Maybe he might summon something and banish it. He goes Snatch Steal. Now I gotta waste my MST on this Snatch Steal. I don't want to do that, but I guess I will because I don't want him to banish my DD Warrior Lady. So we're gonna go ahead and negate that if I can. We're gonna go ahead and destroy that before he gets a chance. And he just calls it. Wow. Okay. So scoop it up, Sally. We're gonna get a dub there. Played it pretty good. I thought maybe I played some stuff a little junky, trying to play around trap that shoot, kind of clown myself. Again, the side. I'm not really feeling any of these cards, if I'm being completely honest. I didn't see any Regeki breaks, so this thing is pretty much worthless still. Card destruction is useless. I'm just gonna run it back with what I had. This is banned. These are banned cards only. I do not have any card that is not limited. This is the most powerful deck in Go format, if you did not know. So here it is. I got the Protector of the Sanctuary. My boy Shaggy loves this card, man. So hopefully I could get that effect off. That would just be lit for the video. We'll see. The Protector of the Sanctuary says that when this card, that would have been nice to have it right now, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so now he's sacking me pretty hard. Can't do nothing about it. Just gotta sit here and take it. Thumbs up to both. And just play the duo too. Why not? Why not? You know, it's not like I have the most powerful deck in the game. Just go pot Thunder Dragon Charity right away. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's see if I can draw. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can go ahead and stand by main. But I gotta get as much as I think this might be Dekoichi. I gotta bait the knock so I can hopefully get this Morphin Jar off, because that Morphin Jar is gonna get me back in the game if I can make it happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him 1,000. Draw. Oh, sick. I'm gonna go ahead and give him another 1,000. Take your 10,000 life points. I don't care. Draw again. So declare he gets both. I didn't see any Jar Greed, so this Heavy Storm is looking a little scrumptious. I don't think I'm gonna play it yet though. I will go ahead and activate Delinquent Duo on my opponent's hand. I don't necessarily like just playing the Heavy Storm unless I'm trying to do something with it. I try to conserve it. Nearest extra, please. I try to conserve it when I can to try to do something decent with it. Oh, that's just unfortunate for me. Oh man, so my opponent has the heat. Oh, he gets that effect. Yeah, he gets that effect. Cool. That is the most unfortunate. I'm going to set this thing because I want to get that Nobleman out of the way so I can get this Morph Jar play to happen. Because I know he's got it. Maybe he's got mind control. This wasn't the Koichi. Me ramming that thing would have just been so cash, but you know, it is what it is. It didn't happen. So, you know, we live and we learn. So does he not have it? Maybe he doesn't have it. He's going to crash into this thing. You're going to take that damage. You're going to eat that beefy damage, and now my boy is face up and you're going to be played. Right, but we're going to play this game. This game is called Can You Snipe the Solemn Judgment? Which one did he set first? So these two are already down. It's got to be this. It's got to be this one, right? This is Solemn Judgment. I'm calling it because I'm the best duelist in the universe. That's Solemn Judgment right there. I'm going to hit it. Sniper alert. Let's do it. Behind set. Come on, Solemn Judgment. Yes, behind the set monster, please. It was the Mirror Force. Okay. I will go ahead and do I want to waste my Heavy Storm right now? I still don't think so. I'm gonna set that. I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna set this too. And I'm gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see what. Can I even play this card? How does this work? Your opponent cannot draw except during the draw phase. If these two go together, what happens? Somebody explain to me what happens. Somebody explain to me. I don't know. I'm not a ruling expert. I'm just going to allow my opponent to make. I'm about to call this thing right back. I'm about to call it back if he declares an attack. I am calling this thing back. Actually, let's do that now to negate that. That was stupid. That was a waste of time, but that was really bad. Why'd I do that? That was just me trying to flex, dude. That was so stupid. Never make a move like that. Never do anything like that. That was very, very stupid. Because he could just easily, and he knocks my guy. I think I'm just going to scoop this. Banish. That was really stupid. What was I thinking? But now he jars, negate it. Okay, you got it. To grave. Okay, he jars me right on. That was done. I was just trying to flex. I just wanted to get to Protector to play to work one time. I've never used that card before, but I forgot his attack was so measly. All right, cool. And this is gone. Right on. So I draw. I got the Ring of Destruction. I'm looking at this dumbass Marauding Captain, dude. This card is so stupid. I will go ahead and hit him with the Pro Storm, see if I can get some value out of that right now. Spell Shield, type 8. Well, that's fine. I'm going to normal summon Marauding Captain, and I'm going to attack the defense mode guy. He rings me. Okay. I'll take 12, and I'm pretty much dead, but I like to play it out just to see. Maybe they might get spooked. Maybe sometimes they get bluffed out on a Mirror Force or something, and they don't commit fully like they should. We'll see. I don't know. I think this guy is much better than that. So he goes, yeah, I'm dead. Okay. He hits me with a half commit. Okay, that was cool though. That was cool. I thugged it out as much as I could. Definitely made some misplays throughout, but whatever. You know, he did pot grace thunder me. Whatever it is, what it is. After that, I was trying to style out. But now I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can go through here. I'm going to go ahead and think about this for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and should I set this thing? I'm so sick of getting nobleman, dude. I'm about to get nobleman again. I will go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon this thing just to kind of stop the noblemans. Oh my goodness, I want this guy to be. I want him to live, and I'm gonna make a rookie maneuver, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw down the mirror force as well. That was pretty stupid. Probably should have kept the mirror force in hand. There's no reason to put it down because you know. What's he gonna do? That's what he's gonna do. That's why you never do that. This is the textbook reason why you never make that play, because it doesn't. That was no point in that. I mean, maybe he wouldn't summon the breaker there, but how much damage was that? Actually, it wasn't 500. That was actually 100. So I get plus. Let me put plus 500. That's why you don't do that. I don't know why I did that. But during the end phase, I get this dude to come back. And his defense is 1,000 attacking defense. All right, cool. So now I will go ahead and draw the reflecting bounder. So I got my light monster, which is cool. I'm about to hit him with my best shot. He's gonna solemn this, but I'm fine with paying 4,000 to get the Jinzo in the graveyard. No big deal. We're gonna go ahead and bring out the J man. The J has landed. Jinzo is down. I'm going to attack, and it goes through. Sick. This Jinzo has a very high likelihood of being snatch stolen. I do not care. I'm going to do some other shenanigans and get him back. We'll see. So I will go ahead and end my turn with this butt naked Jinzo just hanging out. Hopefully he sets. I can exile, creature swap, battle. Okay. Desperation Station. Okay, right on. He just wants to get that chaos down so bad. He can taste it, which is cool. We're going to banish my Jinzo into the next dimension, which does kind of suck. But he took some beefy damage in the process of doing that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and draw for turn. I'm pretty sure there's got to be a series of there's got to be a solemn judgment down there. I'm gonna go ahead and do the clean out of this if I can. I'm gonna try to declare to pop the Sork, and it went through. Interesting. Maybe he's got Royal Decree down there, because he does play a Solemn Judgment and Royal Decree, so it's really hard to get a good fix on what my opponent is trying to try to do in this event. I got the Morphing Jar again. Probably won't be playing it because my opponent only has one card in their hand. I'll bring out the Reflect Bounder, and I'm going to go ahead and attack directly, see if that goes through. Probably won't. 4 back row. You got to have something. Somebody's go. Ring of Destruction. I am fine with that. You are just going through your health at this point, and this ceasefire is just getting loaded up, getting close. No, it's not, but still, you notifies. He's gonna go ahead and set another one. Can't really find a good monster option, but I feel like I have some pressure going on. I almost want to keep attacking. I don't know if that's the right answer or not. I think I'll do that though. I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and attack this attack for 16. All right, opponent's at 1,800 life points. Gotta have a monster. MST. I'm gonna go ahead and chain ceasefire for an additional 500 damage. That MST was unwarranted and unjust, completely not needed, I think. But you know, you do what you got to do sometimes. If he sets, that would be ideal. Does nothing. He just kind of sits there. I'm gonna go into the battle phase and try to just win. Will that happen this way? Stay tuned to find out. Wing Blast, my guy. He must have hated that. That can't be the play. I don't want to upstart and give him this life, because if he just, you know, bricks again, I can just summon Tribe and, you know, egg Nobleman and do all that. So I'm just going to end. I'm gonna end there and just draw the Tribe naturally, and not risk freaking getting you know, getting more life points. I will go ahead and normal summon the Tribe Infecting Virus as predicted probably. I will go ahead and activate the Nobleman of Cross out, discarding this card to the out of play realm. He will Solemn Judgment that. Okay. Okay. All right. So I don't know if that's a good card or if that is a card that he just didn't want. What are the other kind? I mean, spells are pretty worthless, so Magician of Faith won't really do anything. I'm gonna attack this thing. Probably just didn't want to die, obviously too. Tsukiyomi is gonna go ahead and set my guy. I'm gonna set the upstart. I'm just gonna set the upstart and I'm gonna pass to my opponent. My opponent will get an upstart pat. He knocks my guy. Okay, banish him to the outer realm. Sets and passes. All right, we're gonna draw again. I got the magical cylinder. What do I want to do with the magical cylinder? What could that be? That set? That's Magician of Faith. That could cause a predicament. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give him 1,000. Why not? We can give him 1,000. See if I can get a better card. It's probably not the right answer, but that's just so trash. That is just a Roman tragedy. I will go ahead and set this. Maybe flips the faith, gets back to knock. That sucks, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give him a chance. If he attacks me with anything that's worth a damn, I could just cylinder it, flip the thing on my turn. Okay, keeps it in hand. Sets it. Keeps it in hand. Thinks about it. Just plays the Heavy Storm. Okay, that is pretty cool. That cylinder would have been neatorific if it had gone off. Sangan attacks. Oh, that was the worst case scenario. I did not want that to happen. That was so stupid. Oh, I had a plan and it didn't work. He's gotta love that. Oh, I might have just punted this game, folks. Okay, but he's got the Sangan in attack and he goes for Pot right away. That sucks so bad. Oh, that did not. Why did I set that card? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And he just had the heavy. I got heavy now too, so and I got the Abyss Serpent situation, so that could be cool. And I got this okay, so we might just win right here. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and heavy in main phase, of course. Jar, fine. Then yeah, do you play Karibo, guy? I'm just gonna let's do this just in case. I'm gonna go to battle phase and I'm going to hey, and we pulled it off. GG's to my opponent. Shout out to you, Archive Veteran. The luck is real. What did I do that was lucky? What did I do that was lucky? GG's, man. What did I do that was so lucky that game? He's just tilting. My opponent, shout out to you, Archives Veteran. He said my luck was unreal. I don't know what I did that was just that lucky. I thought I made some terrible plays. I thought I made some pretty decent, okay plays. But all in all, the most powerful deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Was just unbeatable. I mean, what can you do when you're playing, every card in your deck is limited or banned, or excuse me, limited or semi-limited. He can't lose. I mean, it's too powerful. It's too good. So he didn't know what was going on. He just had to eat that L, man. It happens like that sometimes. But all in all, I think my opponent was playing an interesting deck. It's a lot of Jar Greaves and Solemns, and triple Wing Blast is just bananas these days. So I don't know. Think about it, and also tell me what you guys think about it, man. Tell me what you think about the deck. Tell me what you think about this thing. Hopefully, if you're a new player to this game, you could have learned something. I thought it was pretty cool to try to do something like that. But all in all, that's all I got. But at the end of the day, it's all for fun. So remember, go ahead and like this channel, or go ahead and like this video if you want to see more stuff like this. Subscribe to this channel. Let me know what's going on. I want to start Q&As as well. I want to start questions. So if you ask me a question on this video, I will answer on the very next video that I do, either DM or in the comment section. So I really want to get some interaction going on between the comments and the people. Community building starts with you, the viewer. So let us know. Hook it up. But that's all I got. Had a lot of fun doing this. Tell me what you think about this deck. Also, I want to see your version of this deck. If you think mine was suboptimal, send me the list of what you would play in your banned only or forbidden only decks. I would like to see that. That'd be pretty cool. But that's all I have. Until the next time. Shout out to the room. Salute to the OGs. I'm JDZ. I play Ghosts. Till the next time. Peace.
This program was made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.